Hello everyone, welcome to securityinbiz.com. Today we will see how we can analyze a malicious macro. So for this I have picked up a recent emoted downloader doc and we'll see how we can analyze the macro embedded in that doc. So for the samples you can download the samples from this link. This one contains doc and exe. So we will just concentrate on this doc on this video. Let's see, we'll move to we'll check these two options in our Word. Go to the Word option, so developer tab, go to the trust center setting. So it should be disable all macro with notification, otherwise the malware will run whenever you open the dock. Click OK once again. So you can see a developer tab. So you can see Visual Basic Editor, macro security, emoted document. So I've already downloaded the doc from that link and extracted the zip file, and I make a copy of them. So we'll open the malicious doc. Yeah. So you can see the developer tab, and you can go to the Visual Basic, and you can see all the codes, the basic codes. This one, three modules, and this one. You can see lots of code. Let's go back. So before we begin analyzing our macro, we have to get familiar with some of the term. Like first one is sub procedures. So sub procedure is just like a function, but it doesn't return any value. Let's see in our macro. So this is one of the sub procedure. You can see. Okay, let's go back. Function. So difference between the function and sub procedure is function can return a value. So this is one of the function used in our macro. So you can see this function name, no parameter. Go down. You can see the function is returning this variable. So function can return a value and the sub procedure cannot return a value. So this is the major difference between them. Okay. The third one is on. So you can see this statement, on error resume next. So malware author uses this statement if there is any error in this line, so it will move to the next line. So this is the meaning of this statement. So they can include the chunk code, like you can see this one. This one is GGST and these variables are not declared, so it will raise an error, but because of this line it will move on to the next step. Okay. Auto open. So this is the one of the main function which we will be seeing in this macro. So this function execute whenever we open a document. So malware execution start from this function in this doc. So you can see this sub auto open. It's also start with on error resume next. Let's see where it is. This one. Yeah. So you can see this sub auto open function. So this is our starting point where the malware execution starts. It's kind of main. So debug.print is very useful for printing any variable when we are debugging the code or running the macro. So it will display the output in immediate window. Shortcut is Ctrl plus G. Cell. So cell is used in this macro for running a malicious code which contain a PowerShell command. Let's see where it is. So yeah, so here you can see the cell command. So this one is just running the command to execute. So this is our main malicious code which is executed in this computer. Let's go back. So now we have understand the important concept: function, sub procedure, on error, resume next, auto open, debug.print and cell. So we will start our analysis. Auto open. this one. So auto open. So you can see lots of variable bf something 86325 c byte xj, some random variable. Let's see if this is used anywhere in the code. Ctrl C and Ctrl F makes this a current project, so you can see search in complete project. Find next. So yeah, as you can see, this variable is not used anywhere in the code, so it's just like a junk code. Let's see this one. Ctrl C, F, and find next. So you can see this line is also not used anywhere in the code. This variable name is not used. So we can remove this junk code, delete it. Same for this one. Delete this one. Let's see what about this function. Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and search it. So this function is not found anywhere. So this function is not used anywhere in the code. So you can safely delete this function. Same thing for this function. If you check, this function is not used anywhere. So this is just a junk code. Delete. Same for this one. Delete. Yeah, same for this function. Delete this function. So we can see this code is only this much. So we have removed all the junk code from this object. Let's see if this function is used. Ctrl C, Ctrl F, find next. Yeah, so this function is used. Again, you can see the same junk code. So we'll delete this one, not needed. Delete this one, not needed. So you can see this is the main command which is executed, and it will call a command.exe which will run PowerShell. Let's go back. So this function is used. What about this one? Not used. Delete. Ctrl F, find next. So this function is also used. We'll go back. Find next. This one is not used. So we'll delete this one. So you can see this code. So this function will execute first. It will return something, and then this function will be called. So this is our main two function. Let's see what's there in the other modules. Same lots of same type of one. Delete this one. Not needed. Can check also. Ctrl F, find the next. Not found. Delete this one. Not needed. So this is our main function. So this is a function. It should return some value. Let's check what's returning. So next. So you can see this is the return. So returning this string. Let's delete this one. All junk code. Yeah, so this is our main function. So you can see this contain lots of junk codes. This 3 line, again this 4 line. This one is also junk. Let's see if this function is used or not. So this is our main function which return this variable, and we can see this outvu we are called multiple times. So let's go to the definition. Right click definition. So you can see that this definition. So this function is used everywhere. Again, we can remove this bytes of code. But okay, let's go back first. This is our first module. So let's remove all this junk code. Delete. Let's see. We can use a Notepad++ to speed up analysis. Control. Copy this one. So this is our code. Go to the language. VB Visual Basics. So you can see lots of junk. So we want to delete this line. Ctrl C. So now we will try to remove all the junk code using Notepad++. You can use any other text editor, whichever you feel comfortable with. Let's see. Ctrl F. Go to the mark. Bookmark this line. Mark all. Int. This one is also used everywhere. Int. To the mark. Bookmark all lines. So you can see all the junk codes are marked. Now we'll go to the edit menu. Oh no, search. Bookmark. Remove bookmark lines. Done. So now you can see all the junk codes has been removed. Let's copy this back. Ctrl V, Ctrl S. Okay. So you can see all the junk codes have been removed, and you can see the multiple calls to this function. Let's do the same thing to this one. Save it. So let's see this module. Let's copy this code. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Same thing, will follow the same step. Search. Remove bookmark lines. Delete this one also, is not used. Go back. Ctrl V, Ctrl S. So we have removed all the junk code from all the modules. This one also gone. This one cleared. Also clear. We'll see what this function does. Yeah. So we can see this function called this outvo with some parameter. If you look closely, you can see this is http colon global something, looks like some CNC. So it looks like this is written in some reverse order. And if you see this one is plus minus, same things. So not this one is also kind of junk. Plus minus, not needed. Same with this one. So you can see these are the main thing, 375. Same for this one. I will not delete all of them. You can see it's 4 and 15. Let's see what this function does first. So you can see this, there is a string which is passed, and these are the two parameter. So you can see these are the parameters are the number, and the next line is a mid something plus str reverse plus something. Let's see if this is also junk. Ctrl F. So this one is also not used, so I will delete this. Same for this one, not used, not used, not used. This one is also not used. And check. So delete this one. Not used. So SCC, you can see this one is used here. We'll just delete this to variable, not used, not used. So you can see this function objective is to take a string, take two numbers, number 1 and number 2, reverse the string and take a mid of that one. We'll put a breakpoint and see how it works once. So now we have deobfuscated most of the code, but still there are some part still obfuscated, but still good for us to go. So we'll see how we can debug this macro. For debugging this macro, we have to add some invalid statement. So the execution should stop it. Here we will use debug.print and some with no parameter. So this is a kind of invalid statement. Let's save this macro. Ctrl S. Okay. And close this one. Go to the trust center. Setting. Enable all macro. Click OK. OK. Now we need to restart the Word document. Start the Word. Go there. I'm using quite old Word 2007, but the concept will be similar. Yeah, so you can see there is a compile error. So execution starts in this auto open. Let's remove this line. Press F8. F8 again. So we want to step in this function. So we'll see how this function works. Go to the definition. Let's put a breakpoint here. And let's so we'll go to this function. We'll see this is the main shell function which is executed. So let's comment this line out. Debug dot print and just copy this one. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So now we are saved this. So this line will not be executed, and the debug.print output we can see in the immediate window. Yeah, Ctrl G. You can also use this one, view immediate window. This one is done. And we have put a breakpoint here. So let's debug this one. Press F8 again. So it will go to the NFO device function. Press F8 again. So it will come to this function. F8, F8, F8. Yeah. So you can see this is the string which is passed. And after using mid and str reverse, after removing the unnecessary character, this is the output. Oh yeah, yeah, this one. So you can see SFC something TRY try catch, or maybe, yeah. So let's move ahead. F8 again. So it will use different string, like this one. You can see HTTP something, and it will take a reverse of this one, and then mid using the parameter pass like 3 and 75, and you will get some string, and it will concat all of them to this one. Let's put a breakpoint here. Now we can remove the breakpoint from here because now we understand what this function does. Press F8 again. Press F8. We can use Shift F8 to step over without going inside that function. Press Shift F8, F8, Shift F8, F8. So this one is empty, so this one is also chunk code. Let's see what it contains. So you can see some .com, HTTP, something, dash replace, PowerShell, environment compsec. Press F8. So this one goes to the another function, WinGB2, Ctrl C. Yeah, change to current project. Find next. Find next one more time. One more time. So you can see this function is used here. That's why it goes there. F8 again uses the same function. Use Shift F8. Shift F8 once more. So this contains some strings. You can see MD. So it starts with CMD. CMD. Press F8 again. So we will not debug, or we will just put a breakpoint here and see what happens. Just run. Yeah, so we are here. VB C. So this contains some string. This one is also chunk. This one is also chunk. So just run. Let's run this code and see what is the malicious code hidden. Yeah. One trap. So now you can see the malicious code embedded in the macro. CMD something something, setting some variable, then some concatenation. You can see system net.web client thing. So that's it for this tutorial. We will analyze this malicious PowerShell script in the next tutorial. So now you can understand how to deobfuscate the macro and see the important. So it's easy to understand. This function is called first, then followed by the second function. It's much easier to analyze this macro after removing all unnecessary code, but it's not necessary for you to remove the all the code. If you can find some of the main point is the main important function, you don't need to deobfuscate all the macro code. You can just replace the cell with debug.print and seek the command what is used. But in this tutorial I just want to show how to deobfuscate and clean the macro code so you can understand what's going on. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Thanks.